Hello YouTube, we're back with another video here, and this time it's going to be on this. A Caglari Daytona 49cc pocket bike. So first thing, start off, I got this a year ago maybe, maybe a bit more, and to start off, it's junk. It's completely junk. So let's get into this a bit more. So I got it. I paid like almost $300 for it. I got it on eBay, which is probably also a mistake. But of other videos I've seen, it's still junk. So I paid almost I paid like $260 I think, and I got it. And over here, right here, all the cables down here, all like under in there and all that stuff, were all loose. They're all cut and everything, and it was pathetic. So thank God, my friend, like my mom, she had like a friend of my mother, her husband, like is really good with, he like fixes up his car all the time. So we thought maybe he knows how to do it. So he did know how to do it. So he got the electrical tape and stuff and tied that all in there and got attached to the metal stuff. So I also saw in the video the guy said these things do come. They usually come. It wouldn't be a surprise if the wires are cut and messed up. So that's another big problem. So it's not much of a big problem, but it's just annoying and a pain in the rear end if you don't know how to do this stuff, which I don't, and neither does my dad. So to move on, another bad thing about this is that the oil, if you see over here, it's like you have, you can't see that, I'm sorry. It says it's a label over here saying what kind of, you have to mix oil and gas, and they give you this cup, and it's really not very explained very well, and it tells you the ratio and whatever it has to be, and it's like really annoying like how to do it. And if you get this certain type of oil, it's called synthetic two-stroke mixing oil, which comes with, you have to use for a lot of 49cc dirt bikes, pocket bikes, and ATVs and stuff like that. So moving on, like all this stuff, I tightened I tightened the brakes, but like obviously this thing's junk over here, the wire over here, because like I just moved up and down, which isn't really good. The kill switch didn't work when I got it, and what else? It was messed up with this thing. Like it was just like bad. Also, there's something to notice also, that this keyhole here comes with keys. You do not need the keys at all. There's a video of a guy, he's riding it, he's like, just to show you don't need it. He pulls out his key while he's riding it. It's a pull start. So over here, the engine is connected to this annoying thing, which I've taken off so many times to try to fix, but I couldn't fix it. So what it is, I also made a mistake here, is because I saw this kid that he made a knot here around his foot, so it's easier to pull, so he would just kick back and it would start. So I tried that, but instead my foot slipped off my foot and turned into a really tight knot. It's like almost impossible to get out. So that was a huge mistake. So now I think that's another reason why it won't start. I got it, it didn't, so just like I got it, and I accidentally put in gas into oil, so it didn't start. So I had to flip the bike upside down to get it, pour it out, and do it again. It started like after like a bunch of pulls, and it ran. It was really fun. Like again, I'm telling you, if you know about these things, if you know how to fix them, it's a fun little thing. But like, if you don't know how to work on this stuff, it's going to be the biggest pain in the butt in the world. So, also the foot pegs, I just remembered, foot pegs over here. It comes with a foot peg that's probably made out of like the cheapest plastic you can probably get. Probably like, I don't know, it's ridiculous. With junk. I put my foot on it, snap, it just falls right off. And I weigh like 90 pounds, I'm just a kid. So that was pretty ridiculous. And like, to get all this stuff, and it was really, I'm just telling you, this bike is a pain to handle, and like all the stuff here. Okay, the only thing I get good about here, I'm gonna have to say, is that it's fast. I think it says it goes 47 plus, but I don't think so. I know there's videos saying that it does, but I think it could probably go like over 30. I don't think it can hit like almost 50. That's like when a car goes and like it's like under what a car goes on a highway basically. So it comes with these stickers. They're pretty stupid, like American flag, a eagle, all this sports stuff. It's pretty junk. So, and also there's a whole annoying thing over here. over here, there's a lever that pushes up and down. You have to push it halfway up to rev it, so it will just make the loud noise, whatever. And you have to turn this. Oh, sorry. You have to turn this thing over here, like 2 times in a bunch of random ways. And like, sorry. Turn it, and like sometimes the oil will leak, and it's like not fun stuff. So you have to turn it like twice and have it facing upwards, I think. And then yeah. Besides the fact this thing is really small, you see right there, that thing I just dropped. It's the oil's leaking right now. Completely random. You see, you have to turn it onto there so oil will stop leaking. Nope, still leaking. So I took it to the shop, and they said they took it apart, put it back together, cleaned the stuff. There's really nothing wrong with it. The thing is just junk. So, and they said, oh, you should get this carburetor cleaner, which you shoot up here. I don't want to move the camera there because I don't want the oil to drip on the camera. That would stink. Up somewhere around there, I think. In there. So you have to spray it in there, which really does absolutely nothing, to be quite honest with you. And also, there's so many bad things about this. So like, this thing, I just was like unfortunate, but the pull start is ridiculously hard to pull. If you're like, you see, you have to pull it all in one motion. You can't just go boom, 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 boom like that. Can't do it all. You have to get someone who's like strong. It takes like a lot of pull strength to pull this up to get started. And it won't even start on the first time. Usually it'll take like 5 times maybe to start it. It's ridiculous. So overall, the only good thing about this is that it's fast and it's light. Otherwise, it's complete junk, and do not get it. A big mistake I made was that if I wanted to get something that was gonna last, it was actually fast and normal, with 110cc super pocket bikes. Like, I wasted like $300 on this when I could have got one for like $400 on Craigslist. Which, by the way, if you want to get one of these things or a dirt bike sign, you get it on Craigslist. You can go, you can test ride it. They'll tell you about it, tell you what happened, all that stuff, and then you get the best prices there. And you may even find them new, or a guy who knows how to deal with this, who like took it apart, added really good parts to new and stuff like that. So that's one thing. And so if you're gonna get something, if you want something that's gonna last, then you get a dirt bike. Dirt bikes last. These like completely like junky Chinese, like completely everything is like just messed up on it. It's all junk, Chinese made stuff. It's like not worth it. It's gonna die on you like very soon. You see all these like reviews, even on 110cc pocket bikes, they just completely like break down. One guy says like, oh, I started it and it ran perfectly. I started again, ran perfectly. Went downstairs the next day to start it, doesn't work. That's like what people say about it all the time. See, like they're junk. So if I were you, I would probably get a dirt bike or find something that's like better. Or, I don't know. So that's all I have to say about it. Just do not get it. It's a horrible waste of money. It's like it's terrible. I regret it so much. And like, you may be able to find someone who wants to buy, who can put it together, but it won't be easy. So if anyone's interested in buying it actually, and you live in Missouri, then leave a comment, and then I'm willing to sell it for like $100, $120, whatever it is. I want to get rid of it. It's like, if you know how to fix these things, then just leave a comment in the comment section and stuff, and I'll try to reply back, and whatever, we'll see. Thanks.